and welcome to another edition of Dungeons of the Dragons. I am your Dungeon Master and host, Jourdan Lees, and with me today, I have my esteemed players. Over to my left, we have David Nowers.
For all of you newcomers, I will be playing Ruben P. Glowstone, the gnome.
And Paul Sunderhaus.
Hi, everybody. I play Glyphord Hune, the drow elf.
And Camden Dalton.
Khalladak. Khalladak rock pusher. The bugbear.
So, last time on Dungeons of the Dragons, our three co-workers, Ruben, Glyphord, and Khalladak, decided that after finishing off the goblins in the room full of crates, that maybe they should just take a little rest. The group then proceeded to go deeper into the unknown depths of the dungeons, first encountering a room full of trapped plates that set off flame-throwing dragon statues.
Easy peasy lemon squeeze.
Yeah, no problems there. Luckily, the group managed to see many of the plates on the floor and avoided most of the firebolts. Slowly, they made their way down another hall, which led them to a smaller hall, which led them to an area with 4 doors. At the end of which was another room. After Ruben went and investigated the room far beyond, he found 3 pillars of differing colors, and the rest of the group opened up the other doors, finding 4 different crates of 4 different colors, 3 of which matched the pillars in that room.
The 4th one was obviously very special and
It was
held
purple!
a magical treasure beyond all... Yep.
It needed to be open immediately.
Of course, it had to be open. They found many different objects inside. 3 of them contained gems that also matched the corresponding pillars, and also some gold, a magical item, and some healing potions, which were about to come in handy. Ruben, not to be outdone, had to go and check out and make sure that the last crate was perfectly safe and had something great and amazing in it. Unfortunately for him, it was a mimic. So a bit of a fight ensued, which took down Ruben and knocked him unconscious. But luckily, his brave newfound friends came to his aid.
Are we friends now?
You're friends now.
Strong. It's a strong
If you're
word.
not friends with these 2 guys now, I don't know.
We're
which you are.
friends.
Yeah.
But
We've
this
been
guy-
friends for a long time.
I'm not sure about this.
Have
dude.
you?
Placing the gems in the pillars started to go into the ground, revealing a secret door within which was another small crate on the ground. You guys opened that up a little safer than you've been opening up these other crates, and found inside was a little note. And in this note, it said, "If you wish to pass the door, you'll need politeness, that's for sure." Or sure, but that doesn't rhyme as well, so sure. Then Grundevald came over the intercom, congratulating the group on how far they had come, saying that it would be fun to watch them try and get through the rest of the dungeon. So, we pick up with you guys still in this room. You had previously come down this hall, and there was a differing path you could have gone down earlier. I didn't mention that earlier, but there was another doorway that you could have gone towards, but you decided to go down this hallway. This led you here.
The maintenance corridor we found.
There was another fork.
Yeah,
You
there
guys
was
hung
another
out
fork.
at the fork for a bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought you were following
You
me.
are-
I
Yeah,
whistled
we
a couple
hung out
times.
for-
Fork that said
Yeah, you
north
guys-
lays this, east lays this, west lays this.
No. There's another fork in this pathway.
Oh, you're right. I've got it on my... I've drew it down. You're right. Yep.
So that's where you are. You guys are still in that room. All of this just happened. What would you like to do now?
Okay.
I yell, "Open, please.
Nothing happens.
Open door, please."
Where are you? Are you just screaming this into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Nothing is happening.
Who read the note? Was it Khalladak?
Whichever one of you opened up the crate.
I
you
think I
opened the
picked
crate.
it up,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't remember which one of you.
Y'all are probably super shocked that I can read.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Have we thoroughly investigated this room to see if there was anything else?
No.
I would like to do that.
Sure. Roll an investigation check
Yeah, I'm gonna.
or perception.
I'm gonna like very quickly go around the outside of the room, just like pushing on random juts of rock.
I'm not going
16.
to investigate
Or did you say
anything.
or perception?
You could do perception if that's kind of more what you're doing. But if you're like really investigating the room, like trying to like do that, like finding.
I'm trying to
different plates.
find.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me too.
15 even for me.
Okay, 15.
I'm not.
And Glyph.
I'm making an investigation check. That's a 13.
A 13. Yeah. This room doesn't seem to have like one of those secret doors or passages. Except for that one.
Just a big fancy
Please
one.
open
big-
door.
Nothing.
Khal,
Open door, please.
I'm behind him. I just go.
You're erupting?
I know. I make the sound like the doors that we heard move in the walls earlier, and I see if it
I
gets
like
you.
whip around.
It just closed.
You're getting really good at reading notes, though. So.
I've always known how to read. I don't know why you don't think I can read.
Oh, cow. Okay.
Hey, I'm kind of still feel like I feel kind of sick to my stomach just from all that dying stuff that happened a little bit ago. I'm gonna go sit down over in that way. Let me know when y'all are like done doing your thing.
And we found nothing.
No.
None of my words work. How about this one? Open sesame.
No.
Nothing? All right.
Is there anything that I could cut off or out of this dead mimic? Like parts
It pretty
and
much
pieces?
turns to goop.
It just
Yeah,
okay.
it kind of like becomes a goopy mess.
An ooze?
Could I take
quite.
the health potion that I drank and put a little goop in the bottle?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
So I got a little bottle of.
We've got a little bottle of mimic goop.
Okay.
Ruben, what are you doing over there, man?
Nothing.
He's scooping the goop.
Put it as I put it in my pocket.
Scooping the goop.
He's scooping
up
the
some
goop.
grew
Ruben,
up-
don't scoop the goop,
Look, where I
bud.
grew up, you don't go. Nothing goes to waste. All right, you do.
Don't scoop the goop.
You take advantage of what you got in front of you. We got some dead mimic here. We got some dead goop here. Whatever this thing is, I don't know if it's a mimic. I just it's a dead goop thing. Might come in handy. You never know.
I agree with that. Use all parts of the animal. You
Use
kill.
all parts. If
Yeah.
I had more bottles, I'd fill more up.
Hey, you got any empty bottles, Cal?
Yeah, I give him my empty
give him to
bottle.
Ruben. Yeah.
Do you have an empty bottle from something?
I took a potion.
Okay, I fill that up too.
Yeah, there's enough
I hand it back.
to
You want
fill
this?
in.
You want me to hold on to it?
I want to taste it.
You want to taste it?
I want to taste just a
Okay.
just a little lick.
It tastes very foul.
To me, a bugbear.
Yeah, even to you. It's not.
Do I need to make a con save to see if I throw
No,
up?
See if you.
It's
throw
not
up.
like make it unless you'd like to.
I like that. Just a little tongue taste is what's doing it. Not
Yeah.
like you drank it.
It makes you probably heave a little bit, but not gonna necessarily like make you throw up.
Okay, yeah, I just hand him back the bottle.
Stick
All
it
right,
down
so
in
you
my
have
pouch. Well, I don't
two
have-
bottles of mimic fluid.
All right, I'm gonna write that down.
Does it smell like anything?
It smells kind of, but like it's not like a. It smells like a dead smell. Not overwhelming, surprisingly not overwhelming, but a dead smell.
No,
I
no
go-
oaky scents or
No.
cherry, maybe some.
I
No,
go
it
I
actually
go up
has
to
like a
Glyph.
mixture of smells.
I go up to Glyph and just put my finger under his nose
Ah!
and make him smell it.
Khal, come on! God, you know I don't know where that's been.
In the goop.
Oh,
I literally put it in the goop.
oh man. Let's get out of here. We're leaving this place. Let's go back down the hallway.
All right.
To the fork.
All right, so we're gonna head back. We're gonna backtrack to that former split and
Fork.
investigate the right trail.
The other direction. Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's.
So you're branching back off to the other trail or the other hall that you kind of saw when you came down.
So now this new fork.
Mhm.
Can you describe the path?
Sure. It is also just kind of rocky. It's like this whole area is like actually built out. So that much you can tell. Like it's not necessarily ornately carved or anything, but it's definitely purposefully carved. This hall starts taking you towards a door. Now that door at the end of the hall is ornately carved.
Hey, Cal, go be really nice to that door.
I'm gonna go up to the door.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna try to open it yet. We're just gonna get to know
As you
gonna
get a little
to know
bit,
each other.
as you get a little bit closer, you start to notice that it's not just ornately carved, but there's like gold has been inlaid into this door.
Yeah, I'm not opening it. I'm just gonna be nice. I'm gonna pet it.
Okay.
I'm gonna fondle the knob.
You touch the knob, and it doesn't feel locked.
I'm not gonna open it if that's what you're thinking.
Of course not.
I believe that
If that's
right
what
now,
I'm thinking.
Glyph and I are standing about 20 feet away just watching.
I'm nowhere near him.
I'm
It's
gonna
looking really intimate over there. But we're just
Kind of touching the door.
I don't want to
stroking
interrupt.
it, fondling the little handle.
I'm gonna whisper.
I don't think I've ever seen him do anything.
This guy's really into doors.
It's just getting weird.
He was shouting and talking in the other room.
What's he doing to that
Could
knob?
you just open for me, please, brother?
The door does not move.
Can you at least just not hurt me when I try to open you? Please.
The door does not respond.
Because it's a door.
I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
But I'm not swinging it. I'm not being regular Khalladak.
Sure.
I'm so nice to this door.
Yeah, okay. So you start to creep the door open, and as soon as you open the door, you start to see like glints of light. Like this room is bright. This room is way brighter. Like it hurts your eyes for a second just because it's so bright.
We've been in a dark
You've
cave.
been in darkness with just torches lighting your way.
Glyph starts
But-
applying sunscreen.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't hurt. So you creak the door open. You start to notice that the whole room is just designed in ornate gold, and like designs are like well crafted in here, and the whole room is just like the walls are covered in gold, and everything is framed in gold. And there at the top of the ceiling is this big ball that's glowing like the sun. I mean, it is as bright as the sun, just kind of at the ceiling. Like you can't even focus on it.
How
'cause
big?
It's about the size of a basketball,
How big's the room?
40 feet in diameter or so. So
About what temperature is the light being emitted?
it's warm in the room, but
Does
not
it
like
feel
hot.
warmer? Does it feel like
Feels warmer than
the
the
light
rest
is
of the cave.
radiating some sort of heat?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely radiating heat, but not like.
Uncomfortable.
I mean, if that was the actual sun, you'd be like burning up. But it's just like a very comfortable warmth feeling. You also notice at the other side of the room, like opposite the door that you're walking in, is like this giant mirror. So it's like a big mirror that covers from the top of the room to the bottom of the room.
As I walk through the door,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna turn to it and just gently caress it and go, "Thank you." Because as far as I know,
That was
I
the
just
door?
solved the puzzle,
Okay.
Yeah.
and it didn't hurt me.
All of the sudden, the light goes out. And it's black, but not just like
It's
black,
magical black.
Like it's
I can't even
the
see
darkness.
with dark vision.
It's the darkness spell essentially has happened in here. You hear something, and then your axe. Roll a strength check to see if you can hold on to your axe.
All right. How up? 7, 8, 9, 10.
You suddenly feel like something is like dragged your hands, but you have not lost your grip on the actual axe.
You're gonna have to do better than that, brother.
The light all of a sudden switches back on. Are you guys still in the hallway?
Yeah, I guess I was
yeah.
trying to figure out what. So we just watch him
So
walk in.
you walk in there, the light
caress
goes
the
just go-
door, and I just like, and then it just goes to black. And
I think we saw the
lose sight.
light go out. But
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
would have seen
Well, we
like
would have seen. I mean, he's right next to the door, still open.
yeah.
So he just disappears in darkness, which
Darkness.
would have been weird.
And then when the light flashes back on, you see two Khalladaks fighting over an axe.
Oh crap!
Come with me for a second, Cam.
All right.
Wait a minute.
You're going off camera. Are you taking a handheld with you to do this? Like, how do we know what the audience needs to know what's happening?
I'll tell them when we get back.
When we get back.
Some time later.
Khal, I don't really know.
What do y'all? One of y'all hit this fine-looking gentleman.
Yeah, like, hey, this guy's my axe.
Don't hurt him too bad.
Yeah, this guy's my axe.
This really feels like a whole
He's trying to
thing.
take my axe away.
I don't know.
It's my axe.
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 I think it's one of their axes. Okay.
Can I perceive a difference at all with them? If I'm like
You want to roll a perception check?
18.
18 perceptions plus 2.
So 20
Yep.
total.
Yep.
As far as you can tell, they both look pretty dang similar from where you're at right now.
A 20, I can't tell a difference. Okay.
Wow, that's okay.
It's my axe! It's my axe! It's my axe! It's my axe!
Would the real Khalladak please stand up?
We're both standing! I'm trying to take my axe back, but he's got it.
Come on, brother. Just give me the axe.
You
Just give me the axe, brother.
Okay.
Brother. Listen.
I would like to step into the room.
Okay.
I walk into the room.
Okay.
Nothing, no lights go out, they stay on, everything's normal.
I'm gonna stand opposite of him.
Okay,
On the other side
currently
of the
they're
Khalladaks.
just fighting over the axe.
Yeah.
I'd
They're
like
both
to
struggling.
walk, I ignore them and walk and look at the mirror.
Okay. The mirror is, like I said, it's going from the floor to ceiling, just a big mirror.
How tall do we say it was in here?
It's the roof's about 30 feet up. 20, 30, 25, 30 feet up.
It's a 20,
It's a big
whatever.
room, all ornately done in gold.
and the mirror's just on that far edge.
Mhm.
Okay.
So while he's staring at himself,
Oh,
very-
yeah, but I mean, am I seeing anything? Is it just a mirror to me? I
Is
just
there
looks
two
like a mirror to
Khalladaks
you.
in the mirror?
I just thought
Yeah.
you were very.
There are
As-
two Khalladaks
exactly.
in the
Like,
mirror.
what do I see reflected behind me? Just I see.
You see two Khaladaks.
So nothing.
It's
is-
my axe! It's my axe!
Okay.
I'm thinking to myself that Ruben's being a little vain and needing to, like a little grooming in the
Just
mirror
like-
over there. Khalladak, you on the left. Which one would that be?
That would be him.
What's the name of your boulder?
It's
Lucinda?
Lucinda.
Oh, you answer as well.
Yeah.
Both answer Lucinda.
Okay, both of you answer at the same time. What was the name of the other crap? What species is he? But the bugbear we saw in the West Wing.
Glowstone!
Crap. Hey, Ruben, you got any more?
I was
you got
trying
any
to
more?
think of this.
One of these guys we have to murder. I don't want to murder the wrong Khalladak because we stuck with a new Khalladak. It might
Okay.
be worse than before.
Hey, Khalladak,
Yeah. Yeah.
let go of your axe.
I let go.
And we both just drop it.
I grab it real quick.
And I go back to grab it.
It's my axe.
It's my axe!
Why didn't that work?
Okay, I walk over again. So I'm standing right beside. Okay, hand me the axe.
You gonna let go?
Are you gonna let go?
I don't know. Are you gonna let go?
If you let go, I'll let go.
If you let go, I'll let go.
1, 2.
Let go.
It's my axe!
I just roll my eyes and walk off.
Guys, what do I need to do to just let you know that I'm the real guy?
He's not, but
But I am.
he's not.
I
Hey,
am.
Khalladak, what's in your suitcase?
A bunch of rocks.
I wasn't gonna tell you.
That's the real one. That's the
Literally
real
what I
one.
was thinking is that he wouldn't say it. This is me talking to you.
No. At this point, I go, are you tugging with me?
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to go, it's your axe. And I'm going to let go. And at the same moment, I'm going to punch you in the face.
Okay. Roll an attack.
Oh, that was good. A 9. 12.
12 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do that, you let go of the axe. You see you back up and kind of stumble for a second, still holding on to your axe.
I made a mistake.
And you punch forward and you just miss as you keeps tumbling back and now has the axe at the ready.
Can I?
How do you know it? Why would you think that I'm not? I just told you what was in my case.
My intention in asking that question was because in my mind, he would not have said it.
Right.
That's enough for Ruben to go on.
Sure.
I would like to attack.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Ruben was already in the middle of starting an attack. Is he ahead of me? I just rolled a nat 20.
No. He is not.
have to make a
I
decision
figure
first.
you both were kind of preparing to do something.
Yeah.
Whether you do something is completely different. Okay, so you rolled a nat 20, so I'm sure
plus
you're
5.
going first.
I got a 10.
You got a 10. What did you get, Ruben?
7 total.
7. Okay.
At this point, we're pretty confident we got this narrowed down.
I mean, honestly, my confidence is based strictly on the fact that this guy I've known for 24 hours won't tell me what's in there, and that the other one just willingly shared it.
Got it. Okay.
So it's flimsy, but I'm also kind of just going to roll with it.
Glyph, you are up first. What would you like to do?
So Glyph had his bow drawn the entire time they were just doing that little debacle.
Sure.
We're gonna
As soon as he
we're gonna
says that,
retcon.
I don't even look at Glyph. I'm just like, that's the bad one. Or I point at him and I'm like, that's ours. Shoot him.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my longbow like I do.
Okay.
That's an 18.
18 will hit.
Cool.
Yeah, it will.
10.
10 points of damage. All right. So you immediately like whip out your bow, aim it just at the person that Ruben's pointing at. and he's
I
just
took a
like-
quick glance at Ruben. And he's pointing the same direction my bow's going.
So you just and you fire into Khalladak's shoulders. And he's just like, why are you doing that, Glyph?
Don't you do this to me, man. I know this is
All right.
messed up, but I'm going to keep going forward with it.
Next is Khalladak.
I guess I'm going to try to grapple him.
All right. Ooh.
19. Plus my strength, I assume, for grapple,
Yeah.
right?
mhm.
So,
Yeah.
22.
So you run over after he's been shot by this arrow and he's kind of staggering, and you just run in and just bear hug yourself.
And I'm suplexing him.
yeah, you're just you're trying to
Not
throw
for
him to
any
the ground.
damage, but yeah, we're going. I'm over the shoulder.
So
don't-
you're dropping down. I think that's like a separate action to try and get them
Oh, but
to the ground.
I thought grapple was just you wrestle them.
Yeah, it's like that is your action to get up and like actually get a good grip and grapple him. So right now he just can't move anywhere.
Get him, boys!
Let go of me! Hey, guys, come on! All right, so he is going to try and break free of your grapple. So you feel like a straining against your arms, but it's not straining too hard.
I know it's not me because he's not strong enough, guys.
All right, Ruben.
I'd like to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right. Guiding bolt.
12 plus 4, 16.
That'll hit.
12 radiant damage, and whoever attacks them next has advantage.
Oh, okay. Back to the top of the round. Glyph, you're
Oh,
up.
man.
This hurts. This burns. It burns.
Something about that guy just doesn't sound right. You know, I've known Khal a long time. I'm feeling
And
pretty
his
good
voice
about
does
this.
sound a little bit
Get him, brother.
like weaker, maybe. I
Yeah,
don't-
it doesn't sound as
it's
real,
not
you
as
know?
real.
He's weakening, brother.
I hadn't heard him say brother once either.
Brothers.
Glyph attacks. 20.
20 will hit.
6.
6. Okay. So yeah, you fire another arrow. Hits the other shoulder now, and he's just. Ugh.
I think we're up to 28
All right,
damage.
Cal,
now.
you've got him.
Oh, he didn't break the grapple either.
No, he's still grappled.
So
he can't
what?
move.
I
So-
can
so-
attack him
You
while
can.
he's grappled, right?
Yes,
Now
you
do
can.
your suplex for damage.
Right. Bring him to the ground.
Yeah,
Is that-
and if he's on the ground, then they'll have advantage.
Okay.
No, I-
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Melee.
I'm gonna
Melee,
try to
yeah.
suplex him for damage.
Okay.
I don't know how.
I'll
Do
just make it a like a D6 plus your strength mod. You roll
Oh.
the attack to see if you can move him off his feet to the ground.
It's freaking Khalladak. 9, 12.
12. You start to try and budge him, but he resists. He puts out one of his big legs to the side and just like, no, you're not moving me.
He's got a pretty low center of gravity, boys.
We seem to be evenly matched.
he's got a good stance.
Let's see if he's able to break free this time. Okay, this will be a strength v strength, so you just gotta roll strength.
18, 21.
Yeah, no, he's not able to get out at all. He's still just no. Ruben, you're up.
Hey, Glyph, cover yours just for a second. And Toll the Dead.
Okay, I trust you, man.
That is on your end
Okay.
a wisdom save of 12.
I'm going to succeed.
Okay, so there is a loud ringing, and we're all just really annoyed by it.
So ding 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 ding. I don't know if that's what a Dolores spell sounds like, but it's my best guess. Glyph, top of the round.
Man. What's that ringing sound?
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
Tinnitus.
I'm gonna try to help him with the grapple and try to bring him to the ground.
Okay.
I'm gonna run up to him.
All right.
Help action? Or, okay.
Okay.
So that gives me advantage, right?
Yeah. So you just kind of go up there and start tickling the dude. So
I walk up.
Is that what Glyph would have done?
I walk up and I tickle him.
or whatever you're doing to try and like
is
give him help to this cause. So you'll have advantage, and it is your turn.
So that was a 19 on my first.
Yeah. Maybe you're going for the legs, and he's going for the
A 22. is
22. It's contested.
to take him down, right?
Yeah. You are going to succeed.
And I 1d6.
Yeah, 1d6 plus your strength mod.
I feel him going, boys. Hop up. 6.
6. So yeah, you just pick him up, drop him to the ground, slamming him into the floor. For a moment, a very brief moment, you see like a purpley-ish kind of look, like shimmer over the skin of this you that you just slammed down. But it like goes back to being you.
Did you see that, boys?
What?
It just turned purple.
No, why would it turn purple?
Is it another one of those? This is the same thing that got me. Don't touch it. It'll hold on to you. You can't get away. I mean, you're already.
We just grappled it.
Yeah, no, you're already. Well, I guess you're both screwed then.
We're in the thick of it.
Let's see. So let's see if he can get up. Go ahead and make a strength contest against him to see if he.
Am I at advantage?
Yeah, I guess so. You're holding him down against the floor. Ooh.
5.
5.
7. Well, 7.
Okay. So he finally breaks free of your grasp and jumps up to his feet, standing over you and like staring you two down. He's like, I don't know what's come over you, but I guess I'm going to have to kill you. And so that'll be his turn. And Ruben.
All right, let's try this again. Cover your ears.
He's staring you down in particular.
Yeah. Oh wait, you got to make a wisdom save again.
Oh,
I'm
that's
doing Toll the Dead again.
Yes.
Make
Beats a 12?
Beats a 12.
Yeah, definitely.
Gosh, gotta get that up.
17.
12 is too easy. What's my prox? How far am I from him?
Probably 15 feet.
Okay,
20, well, about 20 feet.
I would like to
about 20
put
feet.
the two of them in between he and I. I would like to wherever
You're moving
wherever I
around.
need to move.
Got
I
it.
want to be
But with them
opposite of him, with them in the center.
Got it. Okay.
I just want to be.
Yeah, you're able to do that pretty easily.
Okay.
Glyph, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out the enforcer.
Too.
Oh, okay.
And I use it to scratch my back a little bit again. And
Okay.
then I pull it over, and I recognized earlier there's a trigger. I'm gonna pull just one of the triggers.
Okay.
No, screw it. He pulls both.
You're gonna pull both.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just like, he doesn't fire crossbows for a living, and he uses 2 fingers whenever he's drawing a bow back.
Okay, you're gonna do this with disadvantage because you're just not exactly sure what
What this thing's
what
gonna
this
do.
thing is gonna do. You're not sure how to react with it, if it's gonna do something. But go ahead and roll, adding your spellcasting modifier.
That's a 12,
Okay,
and that's a 2.
2. So
Add my wisdom to the 12.
now you can do the second trigger as a bonus action.
I see. Okay, but so I rolled twice for. You said there was disadvantage. In
Disadvantage, so
in this
the 2.
so the 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still able to shoot this thing.
Yes. So you pull the trigger.
You
I'll go ahead and just go ahead and roll the second one.
Also a disadvantage.
That's still a disadvantage without adding your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. So the first
So
one,
these-
I think it would have been it's a wisdom, so it's 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was a solid 4.
Yeah.
3. Okay. What happens, DM?
So you pull out this enforcer, which you've never really seen before, nothing quite like this before. And so you're just like, maybe it works like a crossbow, who knows? And you just point it in his general direction, firing, and immediately you feel this, there's like a small gem on like the back of the handle, and you almost feel like yourself, you kind of get like a tingling sensation.
Ooh, like on Space Jam when they touch the basketball again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So all of a sudden you feel like this tingling sensation. All of a sudden, all of the force just rockets out the front of your hand where you're holding the gun, and boom! And you just automatically pull the second trigger, and it boosh! So you fire 2 shots. They go wild, and they smash into the mirror. We'll just say, go ahead and roll 4d6.
14.
14. So yeah, you fire it. It slams into the mirror, shatters it, and you see the mirror just rain down all of this glass, and behind it is like a hollow area, like an empty space behind it.
Ooh, it's a two-way mirror.
Yeah,
or maybe a one-way
maybe. And you see him though react like, oh boy, oh man, this is awesome.
I don't think you used it right, brother.
So it breaks mirror. What is it? Was it supposed to hit him?
Were you aiming at him? You hit him every other time with the bow. Maybe you should stick with the bow.
In respect to where we are all oriented, where was the mirror? Is it behind him? Behind me?
Behind him. Behind the creature.
Okay.
Behind
Okay.
Khalladak, essentially. Speaking of Khalladak, he's up.
So I
Well,
can
he's down technically because he's on the ground.
half my movement speed,
Yeah, half your movement speed. To
but
get
he
up.
hasn't moved.
He didn't. You could move to him, and he's within 15 feet.
But
of
he
you.
has my axe.
He does still have your axe.
Son of a gun.
Do you have other weapons?
Yeah, I've got a throwing axe.
You got your briefcase.
Oh,
Does
Yeah.
he have a briefcase?
He looks like he does.
so I'm gonna go over and I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him with my briefcase.
Okay. I'll just let that be a D6 as well.
It's just a blunt weapon.
13 plus my strength. Wait, no, 13 to hit.
Yeah. 13 to hit plus your strength modifier.
Okay, yeah.
No
so
proficiency
16.
bonus, but
6.
okay.
7, 8, 9.
There you go. So yeah, you just pull your briefcase out, swing it across, and just smash him in the face with it.
Yeah, clocked him in the back of the head.
He just as he kind of staggers.
That's how you know that it's not me.
You'd have been down already.
Yeah.
He turns to look at you, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna pay for that." And he brings the axe down.
That one
towards
sounded pretty.
you.
I don't know. That was a convincing. Now I don't know if we're shooting the right guy or not.
15 hit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna keep on.
All right.
Keeping
what's a great
on
axe?
here,
A
but-
1d12.
Great axe, yeah.
1?
Yep.
1. Yeah. 5.
You don't play as a +4 when you use it? I want my axe back.
So yeah, he swings it, slicing you across the chest. It's my axe. All right.
Callie's pretty good with that axe, man. I think,
Ruben, yeah, you're up now.
How's he looking? Can I distinguish
He
any
does
injury?
look pretty messed up. He's been like smashed in the face by a chest full of rocks. He's been
I looked at
thrown
my
to the
hands,
ground.
I'm
He's
just
been
like,
stabbed with
okay.
arrows.
Okay. All right. We're gonna try one more time, everybody. Here we go.
I'm plugging my ears.
We're gonna toll the dead. We're just gonna work this time. Wisdom save.
Dong.
An 8.
Yes. Now I have to roll a d12 and hope it's not a 1.
Yeah.
It's a 1. It's a 1.
Why did you say something?
Because he rolled a 1 on his d12, and I was like, fingers crossed, everybody.
So it's like bing, and you
Yeah,
see
the
him,
bell is
oh,
really weak right
ding,
now.
ding, 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 and he just grips his ears, but yeah, it's not doing anything really.
But it's enough to take him
yeah.
down, isn't it?
You see like a little bit of blood trickle from one ear. Glyph, you're back up.
This guy's still going.
Well, 1, really?
Yeah,
Gosh, that could have been 12.
Oy,
Second roll would have done
oy
it.
Should
vey.
have held off on that second roll.
All right.
Uh, as an action, would I be able to like go investigate inside the mirror area?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That
can be
like,
your
shoot
action.
him. I'm gonna aim for his face.
Okay. The AC is going to be a little bit tougher for this shot.
You could.
Okay. Because it got brighter.
No, because you're trying to specifically target. It won't matter.
It's a 12.
Yeah. It fires wide. Next, Khal.
All right, I'm gonna swing once with my briefcase with my good hand.
Mm-hmm.
Get it. Going for a gut shot.
Got it.
9. My strength modifier, so it's a 12.
12.
Which is 13. Right.
So yeah, that swings wide.
All right, then I'm gonna use my offhand. I'm gonna pull out a hand axe
Okay.
and go in for that.
Great.
11, 16,
16
To
will
hit.
hit.
3.
So you swing it, and it clocks into his side, and it looks like it really hurts him, but he's still standing. He's like, ugh, ugh. You see that shiver of purple now go back over him. So he picks up the great axe, and he's like, I'm taking you out. And he brings it down at you.
No, he sounds real different.
Oh, gosh.
Real kind of like.
But he misses. He just swings it right next to you, kind of just swings a little wide.
Oh
Looks
my!
like,
He doesn't even swing it right. Look! Oh
looks like
my
he's getting
God.
used to these
Look at this
gangly
guy.
arms.
Look at this guy, brother.
Next, Ruben.
I would like to move over next to Glyph,
Okay.
and I am going to hold my action in the event that Khalladak misses again.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
It'll be
So Glyph,
a
you
spell
are up.
attack.
How important is this to you?
Pretty important.
Okay.
Hey Glyph, let's see if let's give him one more shot. Let's
Get-
give him one more shot. If he
hold
misses,
your action.
hey, we're gonna give you one more shot, big guy. If you miss though,
If you missed though, Ruben's gonna mess him up.
no, I'm doing the bell again, and it's gonna work.
I hate the bell. Oh my
It's
God.
gonna work.
Okay, I'm just gonna cross my arms, tap my feet, and
Okay.
and hold as well.
All right, here we go. Well, I guess I'm gonna take the hand axe. I'm gonna swap hands with the briefcase. Put the hand axe in my good hand. Oh my gosh, 8.
8 total. Yeah. You
I'm
swing
freaking missing.
swing
again.
wide. All right.
Kill him
you
with the
going with your
briefcase?
get him
Yes,
with that
please.
offhand.
Then I'm gonna do offhand, but can I do an unarmed strike with my offhand, or do I have to use?
You can
briefcase?
drop. No, you can drop the briefcase.
Yeah, I'll do that. 7 plus 5. 12.
You swing. You drop your briefcase just to like open hand slap him in the face, and he just kind of moves back. Swings. So he missed. Did that mattered to you because you held your action?
I'm gonna pick up a rock and sling it at him.
Okay.
I'm going for
You're doing your
knockout.
sling. All right. Let's go, David.
Let's go back to the
Literally.
sling.
Well, I was trying to make a pun on that, and then your name is David. So
Let's go, Dave. I don't understand.
David,
And
David and Goliath.
Oh, I get you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Attack is an 11 plus slings plus 3, so 14.
14 hits.
2 plus 1, 3.
3. You spin it, and you sling this stone. It clocks against his head, and you see it crack a little bit, and you see him dazed. The shivering of that purple just kind of becomes a little bit more evident, but he's still standing. He's still
gosh.
standing, barely, but he's standing.
And so then I says to her, "Is that your
I
horse?"
like a. All right, I'm sorry. You were saying?
I was trying to wrap up my
Oh,
joke.
hold on. Did you want to, Khal? Do you want Glyph to do anything, or are you good?
I got,
All right, just keep going. What
I
were you
got,
saying?
yeah. Hold on a second.
He fired an arrow.
In the middle of conversation, just pulls the bow back and fires loose.
I don't know
Not
why.
too much.
I did
Wow.
not rage at all this
No,
whole time.
you didn't rage at all.
It did make me mad enough that he took my axe.
Okay.
9 damage.
You pull up your arrow as you're in the middle of having this conversation with Ruben, and like Khal's standing there ready to get his next hit in, and as this guy's been rocked by this rock, and he's staggering. All of a sudden, an arrow just comes right past Khal's head into this guy's throat. And you see, like, the body, like, start to snap and get, like, a little bit smaller. The skin turns, like, a purplish blue. And it's now this, like, more slender-looking creature. And it just...
Okay.
And just, like, falls to the ground.
I'm going to pick up my axe and go, it's my axe. And then I'm just going to mutilate it. Just chop it up into little bits.
Oh, Khal.
This is making me a little uncomfortable. I'm going to...
There's like blood. I'm dripping in whatever color leaks out of this.
Yeah. I guess it's like a purplish red.
You haven't seen him do this before, have you?
It's bad. Like, I'm a little bit of it got in my mouth. How does it taste?
Not great.
Which one you were tasting all of the enemies?
Irony. So
Yeah.
like blood.
Like blood.
He's one of those guys that just encounters a bad smell.
I was gonna
forces you
say
to
I go into a
experience it.
rage to like keep on chopping him up, but
Does he need
I'm not gonna do
Yeah, I
a
don't
that.
minute?
Yeah,
Just give
this
me a
is-
minute. Just give me a minute.
It's just
The
something
whole
Khal does. You
room,
just gotta give it a
like
minute.
the gold that's in the room now is getting like just splattered
Just
with
raising
blood.
my coat up a little
Yeah.
bit to protect me.
Some of it's
A little bit of
flinging
Ruben.
into the little sun.
You want to go? You want to go check out this? Let's go look at this mirror.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Well, I mean, you shot it, but
I shot it good. Did you see that?
yeah, what is that thing?
Oh, it's just this little
I'm gonna
thing I
take
found
his
in the-
head and I'm gonna punt it.
I found it in the blue chest.
Yeah.
I like what I'm envisioning is the two of us
Y'all
like
do-
looking over this gun and then and then you're like 20 feet behind us and like you miss the first time and you get it again and you kick it like 30 feet away.
He has to pick it back up once.
Yeah,
Yeah, I missed
you're
it
just
on the
running
drop kick.
in and out of the frame of my mental
just
picture.
in the background, just slightly out of focus. Is this bugbear slamming?
Just punting it like a football.
And the whole time, yeah, it's got triggers. Okay,
Yeah, there's so I pulled both of them. It really
I'm
surprised
doing
me. They were-
blood angels in it.
this is getting excessive.
Gosh, you're just in the ground, just like
Now I'm just having fun.
I
Yeah.
promise, he's almost done.
like
Just-
like it's turned from I was so mad about it to now I'm just having a good time
Yeah.
in the gore.
yeah.
I think we gotta figure out how the thing works. Otherwise,
There you
you're gonna
go.
blow your hand off.
I'm gonna walk up to him and
I mean, I've been scratching my
All
back
right.
with this thing the whole day.
I would be real careful with that
You think
next
so?
time. Yeah, well, I'd like to walk over and investigate whatever this opening is behind
Okay.
the once mirror.
Here you go.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Okay, so yeah, it's just like a kind of little. There's like a little room in there, like a small bed, like a little setup for like a dining room table, like a small table, just like a small like 4-person table, with a chair at it. Some food that's like half eaten. Then there is the mirror, which is in pieces on the ground around you, and a lever at the far end of this little alcovey room area.
No chests or drawers or anything like that to rummage
There's a chest, a small chest in one little area.
I'll go open it.
Okay. In it are just like various like cloths. Nothing. It's like fairly mundane stuff.
Can I pick it up?
Sure.
Nothing.
No, not like
Nothing under the cloth.
No, nothing. It's just more. There's like
I'm gonna
sheets,
upturn it and shake it.
Yeah, just you just dump out all of the contents. You see one little picture frame fall out that has like it's like shaped into a heart, and you see like another one of like the creature that you just killed. It's just like that, but drawn into the image of this little framed heart thing.
I'm gonna go get the head.
with all these things having families.
I'm gonna bring the head back and I'm gonna make in the chest, like of the cloth, I'm gonna make like a little nest and just lay the head
Okay.
into the middle of it and
All
then
right.
shut the chest back up.
Okay.
I want to go inspect this lever.
Okay.
Can I assume that it was to open the mirror as a door or to turn the light
So
off?
that is actually one thing you notice behind. I should have said this. Yeah, behind there, you do see like an area where there is a secret door. You can see it way more evident on the other side of the mirror. So it doesn't look like the mirror itself opened, but there is like a door next to the mirror. That
His
does it.
his entry exit.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, and the lever was presumably to open that door.
No.
Or to shut the light off.
It's on the opposite end. So like one is on the left side of the mirror and the lever is on the right side of the mirror.
Does the secret
from the inside?
Does the secret door go into the space we fought this guy into?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Hey, how's everybody feeling about this lever over here?
Pull the lever.
Wrong lever. We've done everything else in this
feel like I've
game
been-
since
I
it
don't-
took place
I
so
don't-
far.
I'm
I'm gonna go pull the lever.
there. You go.
Khal, you pull the lever
Stand back.
and the room just goes completely black.
Darkness.
It was a light.
You can't see me.
And you hear like off to your side, like after you dropped it, this like,
It was on a timer.
and then after like 10 seconds or so, you hear, and then the lights back up.
So like what he would do was he would pull the lever to turn the light off, exit the room, and get whoever it was, and then the light would come back on, and there'd be two of them.
What can I do to learn more about what this thing was? Can I make a history check or a nature
Yeah,
check?
you can. Yeah,
As I'm looking at the remnants of whatever Khalladak
sure.
left behind.
I would say
There is nothing left except
this
for the
would
head.
be. This isn't something that like you've never necessarily. Well, you probably haven't necessarily seen it before, but you've heard of creatures like this before. So that's why
I don't feel like we
could've-
can trust anything in here. We got a monster
This
trying
is-
to be
yeah.
a chest. We got a monster trying to be Khalladak. Probably got monsters trying to be rocks. Make sure that gun's not a monster. Keep firing. It might be.
All
Well,
right,
it says
Double
here.
check everything.
It says here I can't shoot it anymore.
here's a thought. We can take
Came with a gun.
a short rest
came with
in
the gun.
here.
Had
This little
instruction manual?
tag that
Had
was on the
instruction
bottom
manual?
of it.
It is handy.
We could take a short rest if y'all want, and I'll just, as I'm resting, I'll lean on the lever to keep the lights off.
Gotcha.
So like it's like a recliner, like I lean in the off position.
Thanks,
Okay.
Khal. I really appreciate that. I can actually see in here now.
Okay. So you guys take a
Only you
short
can't,
rest in
Because
Yeah,
you
you
see in
can't-
magical darkness.
in the
Yes.
You
pitch
can?
black. No,
No, not magical darkness.
no. It's
Is
pitch.
that what we're
it's
encountering?
magical darkness. Yeah, this is the darkness spell
It's
essentially.
like the lever turn, like casts it every time.
Yeah. So it is pitch black in here.
Short
But
rest.
yeah,
Sure.
but it is when I say pitch black in here, it basically ends where the mirror was. So it like engulfs everything up to where the mirror was.
So now we just have
You
no
have a-
light source in our room.
Correct.
And just
So you
it's
can
just
see them.
dark. It's
I just
dim.
can't see into that space.
Correct. So it's dim where you are, like very dim, but yeah, the spell like ends where the mirror was.
we could take a long rest. I mean,
Just fall asleep on this recline thing.
I don't think I get anything from the short rest. So
You get to like learn the gun a little bit better too, just like after you've used it already and now you've kind of got to like mess with it. You can kind of see that the gem seems to pull on your magical energy a little bit.
if I hold it closer to me, does it like shine a little brighter?
It's not
away.
necessarily shining brighter, but you can feel it kind of like it almost has like a pleasant feeling when it's in your hand, like a really good feeling. So especially radiating from that gem spot. So you can extend or expend spell slots to fire at
Right.
additional times.
Right.
Okay.
so-
we are in a room.
We're at a dead end.
No, you're not.
Huh?
I should have mentioned that earlier. There is another door.
I feel like you should have mentioned.
I should have, but you guys got into it so quickly that I
Yeah.
didn't get time to mention the other door. But there is another door.
Where is
We
this
got
door?
into it. I think the doppelganger got into it.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but
just so y'all know, when we went in there, he told me that I was still me and he was the bad guy. So.
yeah,
Oh, all right.
because it could have gone either way. I almost had it go the other way around.
So right now the lights.
Where's the other door?
When you walk in, and then to your left would have been another door. You walk in, to your far left is another door.
Okay, so that's. I guess we're gonna go inspect that. What does that door look like?
This is a much more. I mean, it's like ornately carved, but like the other one that you just came in, so nothing crazy. Just very ornate.
I'm gonna go up to the door. I'm gonna pet it and stroke it and whisper sweet nothings into its keyhole.
Ruben, just let him do
And
his thing, man. It's fine.
It's
Just
not doing anything.
let him go.
It's-
Touching the knob,
Yeah.
feeling it out.
I wake up to this. I feel like.
The lights just fly back on.
It's not locked.
No, it is not.
All right. Creaking it open.
all right. Glyph's gonna go first.
Okay.
I stand up and wander over there.
All right.
You want to be doppelganged.
I do. I think it'd be fun.
So you go through the door. Now this leads down a long hallway that you can tell turns off to the right. There are a bunch of torches along the wall. There is some design carved into the wall along the way. Like it kind of looks like a dragon attacking like cities, so like little cities on fire.
Does it anywhere on the wall, is there a hashtag, a glyph tag
Glyph tag.
that says blessed?
Yeah, there's a little glyph tag blessed like in just like the small corner, like off to the side, and then like attribution is going to some dwarven name you've never really met before.
The tag.
Yeah,
I really
the
appreciate
tag.
I really appreciate the detail. I mean, they even got the dwarf's name.
This is the right way.
Anything in particular we can ascertain if we're looking diligently at the walls?
Roll a perception check.
What's beyond the mural on one side?
It like takes a sharp curve off to the right. 15. As you're kind of like looking over the whole wall here, you notice in a few of the spots like some really ornately carved spots of like townspeople like on fire and whatnot. You see a little hole in the wall, about maybe like a quarter size.
You know, hold up. Sure. Got danger. Do I notice anything on the floor that corresponds to those areas?
I'll go ahead and let you roll with advantage because you're trying to like look for something very like you have a good sense that there's danger.
This little guy's so worried about danger all the
Is
time.
this perception or investigation?
What are you trying to do? Just look all around the room?
I am trying to find
He
the
got it.
source of the danger, and if there's more danger to be
Oh,
found farther
We'll
down.
say perception.
Once you say something about danger, I'm going to also like perk up because I have danger sense.
What does that allow?
Would have been with perception and 18.
Perception with 18?
Investigation is 16.
Okay, you start to notice, because this floor, like, there's some haphazard stonework in the floor, but you notice a few of them are, like, raised a little bit more. Like, they look more purposeful and, like, a little, like, cleaner than the others. And you start to, like, look around, and, like, the ceiling has some, like, notch marks in it where it might move. Potentially. Who knows?
All right, everybody.
Danger sense only allows me to have advantage on like dex saving throws to get out of a trap.
Got it. Okay.
I will. Hey, Khal, come here. Do you mind coming here for a sec?
Sure.
Let's do this again. I'm gonna climb. I'm gonna go on your shoulder.
All right.
Okay. So watch right there. Careful. Don't step there.
Javelin.
And I am going to start
You javelin
doing the
it?
same
no,
thing.
I'm not. I have my javelin out. Like, do you want me to press it?
How far back? You got a 10-foot reach?
Yeah.
With the javelin and everything.
Okay, step back.
Boop, boop.
Okay.
Press it.
So you see the stone, and the ceiling in that spot shifts over to the side, and you watch as a bear trap falls onto the ground.
Clamped.
Yeah, well, as soon as it hits the ground, it clamps up and.
Nice.
How heavy is a bear
little
trap?
guy?
How heavy is it?
Yeah.
Like a couple pounds.
I'd like to pick it up.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it attached to something where they can like reel it back in, or can I just grab it and it's mine now?
I mean, you can just go up and grab it. It seems there's nothing like there's no rope attached to
Hey,
it.
Khal, can you hand me that? Will you hand me? I'd really like to have that.
How so you're going up to it. I will say there's a couple holes near where it fell. Like you investigated and you saw those holes.
Right, but so assume that was not the only pressure plate then in the vicinity. Is
Or they're peepholes for when people are watching for that trap to be triggered.
I don't feel like being the one who decides to try that out and look back through the peephole. Critical hit.
Hey, Glyph. Hand me one of your arrows, brother.
Okay. Give it back when you're done.
I take the arrow and I just jab it into the hole. But I'm not like in front of it. I'm like to the side of it and stab it through.
I'm going to say, well, the arrowheads are bigger than that hole
Oh, they are?
would allow. Because the hole is only about this big.
How about the shaft of it?
You could snap it and shove
Yep.
it. Yeah.
Give it back to me when you're done. Okay.
So
I break it like in middle school when you used to like break pencils over your fingers to show
Like
that you were
this?
cool. Yeah.
Cal.
I do that and then I swing it and I jabbed into the hole.
Okay, so as you do that, you feel like this, like you feel something, like you slam up against it, and you hear like a, and then on the other side you hear, and you're like, oh my gosh, and you just hear.
And I just shot a poison dart back into his throat.
And so you hear like whispering on the other side, like you just hear like voices like coming from the other side of the wall.
Oh, yes.
Can I have my arrow back?
I like accidentally break it off in the hole.
You just got
And
the
then
fletching.
I have the feathers on one side and the arrowhead on the other, and I just hand it back to him.
Just try to make him marry up again.
Yeah, there's not much left. It's
Yeah.
essentially a dart at this point. If you could put it back together.
I'm gonna take back the feathers, and I'm gonna go shove it in the other hole,
Okay.
just so they can't like shoot anything.
How many holes do I see as we're standing here, presumably at the beginning of the hallway, looking
You saw
down?
those two. They're kind of about a foot apart from each other. You see more design in the wall, so you can assume there's more. It's hard to tell exactly until you get closer to certain spots, but
Are they on the same side? Do I see any on the far wall?
The other wall doesn't have any design carved into
Okay.
it.
How long is this mural?
This mirror is about 20 feet,
Wow.
and then there's a turn.
I would like to cast flaming sphere 2 feet on the other side of that wall.
Don't you have to have line of sight?
It says a 5-foot diameter sphere of fire appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range. It doesn't say I have to be able to see it.
Oh, I mean, if you think that the other side is within that space, yeah, you could do
I mean,
that.
if the shaft
you know
of an
that
arrow,
there is something behind that wall.
if the shaft of an arrow hit or made
if
it
you
through
don't need
that
to have,
area,
if you don't need to have line of sight, then I'm going to say yeah.
I'd like to put it about 2 or 3 feet on the other side, on what I imagine is the other side of that wall.
Okay.
Okay. Hold your hand axe out just for a second. I take a rock or knife and I just kind of get a little iron fillings off it. Okay, that'll work. And you don't see anything happen.
All of a sudden, you just hear, and you hear,
And I would just like to send it down the wall.
just the as far as you
In my
would
mind,
know.
I'm just kind of making it go.
Yeah. You just hear.
Little pockets of fire.
You all of a sudden hear from behind you, a little bit like to your back, to your right,
Of course.
as 3 goblins pour out from inside of there, one of whom is like patting off like some of his shoulder, and he's standing there like, come on.
I'm riding up on Khalladak just kind of like this, just kind of holding on. I'm like, hey, Glyph!
Yeah, and so they all draw their weapons, and like a few of them have like little dart tubes, and one of them's got like a scimitar, and so they are going to go ahead and roll initiative. They're gonna charge at you.
Oh man.
5.
11.
23.
Does that mean that Khal and I attack as one right now?
Why, how's that?
I mean, not as one, but we move as one.
Yeah, anywhere he moves, you move, unless you jump down. All right, so Glyph, you're up first.
We're a
You
tank.
see 3 of these goblins
a
pour
casting
out.
tank.
2 have little tubes in their hand, and 1 has a
Kill the
sword.
tube guys.
There's 3 of these guys?
There's 3 of them.
What do you guys think? Do you think we can take him?
Yeah.
So I shouldn't just go overkill here. All right. I want to nail one of the guys with my longbow. It's holding one of those darts.
Okay.
It's a 10 plus 7.
Oh, 17.
All right. So yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, let's do some damage. 4 damage.
All right. Yeah, you fire an arrow into him, and you see it stick into his side, and he's
He's burnt up a little bit, right?
he had like a little fire on his shoulder.
Oh,
but
okay.
not like burned up. How much damage does Flaming Sphere do?
They make a dex save, and they take 2d6 or half damage on a successful save.
Go ahead and roll that really fast.
7 points.
Do they have to beat your spellcasting?
Dex of 12.
Just what I needed to know. So these guys are the way that they are, but there was probably
One or two more.
maybe.
Yeah, so 7 points full. If any of them save, it's, I guess, what, 3?
3, yeah.
Okay.
Ruben, you are up now.
I will. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Okay.
Each creature of your choice must succeed on a con save of 12 again,
Okay.
and they'll take a d6 if they fail.
So all 3 of those dudes, huh? 2 fail, 2 fail and 1 succeeds.
So those 2 will take 4 damage apiece.
Okay.
Did the other guy take 2?
No, there's no half damage for this one. It's a cantrip.
Okay. How would you have been, I guess, targeting it more at the one he wounded?
Well, so I'm standing up there. I guess Khalladak hasn't moved yet, so you see my hand glow. Nothing fires from me. Just my hand glows, and then suddenly both of them are just like there's like a flashbulb in their face.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they're seared with radiant
yeah.
damage, and then
One of them gets seared real bad. The other one's face just kind of implodes a little bit with this heat. And
Like
you
dead?
Just see him. Yeah, you see him flop over dead.
It's a Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of thing.
Yeah.
But like
Nice.
Yeah. Okay,
As
the
a-
other one kind of dodges out of the way when he sees his friends gets blasted.
as my bonus action, I'll just be like, dadgummit. I can't see it, so this is probably a pretty unusual situation because in my mind, I'm bringing it just to that guy, which
So
is
if
where I
you
intend it. But if it hit
hit
somebody
something else,
previously,
it stops.
that would stop it.
Okay,
Make
so
him
as
do
it's
some
coming
dex
back,
saves.
you bring it around.
I just whistle, and I'm trying
Oh.
to send it back down the hallway.
If they succeed on the dex save, they still take damage, so it'll still hit them.
That creature must make.
Yeah. Yeah, you still do. Okay,
so
so
they still-
go ahead and do the damage for
They'll
that.
take half, so they'll take 5.
Okay.
How many people were in that hallway?
You hear as it's coming back down. You're. So it's their turn, and the one
there's
that
more in
was
there.
blasted picks up his dart gun and he's going to fire it at. I assume you because you keep flinging your finger around doing all this like crazy stuff. So he will shoot his dart at you. He's gonna miss, and
I'm holding on to
The-
Khalladak's ear, and I kind of like
the one with the sword is gonna
Matrix
charge
backwards.
you, Glyph,
pulling your ear.
and
Holding
he
my
is
ear.
going to
Yeah,
hit.
this is like what's keeping me up.
For oh dear. 6 damage.
He beat a 16?
He rolled a 15 plus.
Your armor class is 16?
Yeah.
Holy moly, I need better armor!
And you said
Um,
I'm down 6 points?
Yeah, 6 points.
Ouch, man.
Yeah, he rolled a 5. Khalladak. With Ruben on your back.
I know what I want to do, but I know what you're going to tell me.
Well, if you do know all of that, why even ask?
Can I open the bear trap and throw it in the same turn?
Sure, I would say opening it could be a bonus action. And
Okay.
then the full action is throwing
Does it have a length of chain attached to it? My really question is, can it be swung?
There is no chain attached to
Okay.
this.
Okay.
We're gonna attach a chain to it later.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna open the bear
Okay.
trap and throw it at the scimitar
Great.
guy. 15,
Nice.
18.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then we're doing what
A
kind of damage
D4 for the bear trap.
for it clamping down and everything?
Yeah, but that might continue to do damage.
Okay.
It's just gotta slam into him.
2.
2. So yeah, you just chuck this bear trap down. I'll let you add an extra 1 because it hit him. So it just flies down and clamps onto his side, And actually, no. If you threw it down and it flies into him. Oh no, he didn't take any damage.
World's
so yeah.
smallest bear trap.
So yeah, it just clamps into his side, and he's just like, oh man, and it looks really, really painful for this dude.
Bear trap on a goblin, or me for that matter, would be like
Death.
Yeah,
whole body.
I mean, it's pretty much like his whole torso.
Like if
It's
he
not-
if he removes it, he's bleeding out of. He's gonna bleed out.
multiple wounds.
Yeah, he's got a lot of little, and like his sword arm is now blocked.
That's cool.
Because of where you threw it, and it just clamped on him here.
Okay.
So that's his right hand. So, all right. So next we have Glyph. You're back up to the top of the round.
Cool,
sir.
man. Okay. I'm going to use Zephyr Strike.
Whoa. What is that?
You move like the wind until the spell ends. Your movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Once before the spell ends, you can give yourself advantage on one weapon attack roll on your turn. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit. Whether you hit or miss, your walking speed increases by 30 feet until the end of that turn.
It's a level 9 spell.
And he's using it against 3 goblins.
Wow, that is insane.
First level transmutation spell.
That's really good though.
That
okay.
is so good.
So I want to
really
use
great.
I want to use this
Spell,
to get behind the wall and see what's back there.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. So you charge past the goblins. They go to like the one who's got his arm stuck is trying to do something. The other one like gets ready to pick up his pipe, but you just and he's like, "Well, that's not a part. I'm not gonna do that." As soon as you round the corner, you come face to face with 5 other goblins who are coming towards you. One of whom like looks like he just got singed really bad on his back.
Wow. Okay.
So you're pretty much like you're waist to face with a goblin right now.
I can still move, yeah?
Yeah.
And you've got no opportunity attacks.
You could run past all of them.
Can I tell if the hallway continues pretty far?
It seems to go down and curve off to the right, just like the hallway that
Okay, so it kind of trends along the same direction. I've traveled how far so far? Maybe about 10 feet?
yeah, like 10, 15 feet maybe.
I'm going to go another... I'm going to get to that corner. I'm going to peek around that corner. Because I've got...
Yeah,
I've got 60 total movement right now.
Oh, yeah, then yes, totally, do it. Yeah, you
So-
can easily get there.
I want to know what's around that next corner.
Okay. As you run down, first off, you see a goblin on the floor with like blood coming out
sure,
of his
yeah.
mouth. You see one that has been like incinerated. His face is like burned off.
Okay. We did get one.
And as you round the next corner, you see another like 2 goblins like hiding over there. Like they're just like tucked back. One of them is singed badly,
Okay.
but the other one is not.
Now, this spell lasts up to a minute as long as I maintain concentration.
Okay.
So I don't have to use the force damage on this turn.
And that
Yeah,
attack
so as
deals-
long as it lasts, you're good to go. You can do that whenever.
So of the 2 down this last length of hallway, one of them is already hurt. I'm going to target that one.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Well, I've got 2 swords here, so I'm going to target the healthy one.
Okay.
12 plus 5.
Yep, that'll hit.
Cool. I guess.
You can do another attack if you
Well,
want.
I've already used the spell is technically a bonus action, so I think I can only use one of the swords. Is that right?
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1d6. 4 plus 3. 7.
7. So you run up to him as he's like, looks like he's comforting his burned friend. And he like looks up and he's like, as you just lop his head off, and
The swooshy goblin- or swooshy elf
the
walks by.
swooshy elf just runs up. His arms and the rest of his body are still holding on to his singed friend, but his head just.
Got one! Khal, I knocked the head off!
You just hear this like
Attaboy,
from,
brother.
from the other
How
side
far
of the room.
away
You
is
just
he
hear-
right now?
You just hear like you just,
What is? Glyph, are you okay? Is he okay?
He's all right. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
Might have been a call for help.
He said he got one.
In regards to the 5,
uh-huh.
where is the ball of fire? The flaming sphere. Is it? Have they all made it
Behind.
past it?
No, yeah, they're all in front of it. There's one that was singed in the back.
So they've all run
4
past it.
perfectly fine, and
The,
yeah,
the 5th one is the one I hit, and
Hit
the
in
ball
the
is
back.
currently on him. Then.
yes,
We need
correct.
some AoE.
They don't know any of this information.
The goblins inside?
Ruben and Khalladak.
No,
They don't know about all
I
of
don't
them.
know any
They
of it.
just know he knows he tried to call the ball out and it didn't.
I know
come.
it stopped for some reason, and I
Yeah.
don't. And then you ran into the hallway and you shout mumbled.
And so it didn't. I couldn't have.
For all I know, as Ruben, you ran into the ball of fire.
Well, it happened before he ran down there.
Yeah.
So true. Speaking of Ruben, you're at the top of the round.
Okay. The whole time that's been happening, like he's like been attacking, I've just been watching the doorway for the ball. I'm like, and I kind of like in my mind, I'm like, well, maybe it's stuck. So I like zip it as far as I can. Like I kind of like I'm like, all right, so 2 or 3 feet over, down and over again.
Okay.
And I just go like over 10 feet across, then down, and I'm trying to just like.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to do.
I'm just gonna say it moves.
I don't know where it goes.
It
I'm
just
just trying to.
moves a few feet and hits the next one that's in line.
Okay. I'm just trying to get it down the hall.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage for that. Oh, I guess he rolls a dex save, right?
Dex save.
Whoop. He will just succeed.
Okay, then he takes half, which is 3.
3. Okay.
And I will do Word of Radiance again.
Oh gosh. Against which one?
The 2.
Oh, that's
visible.
right. You can target multiple. Yeah.
And that's a con save of 12 for
Con
both of
save
them.
of 12. One succeeds and one fails.
Which one? That doesn't matter, I guess.
The one with the blowgun will succeed, and the one with the sword will fail.
4 points.
Okay. As you do that, he's like trying to get out of this bear trap, and
So
he just gets
again, I'm just like
flashbanged.
riding up on Khal, just like, okay, and I just, and I like in my, it's almost like there's this like, and it flashes in front of him. Just
Yeah. You just see the guy with the bear trap just get blasted back and just fall on the ground. Just like, remember Khal when he got tried to sneak out the wall. He just gets blasted back.
Good memory. I'm glad you brought it back up.
Next are
what word is.
the gobos. So the one that was in front of you, that he like looks up and sees his friend is head on the ground just next to him. He whips out his scimitar and he spins to kind of swing at you. Oops, missed that. Oh, that's a really nope, he misses.
All right.
He's not really paying very close attention. He just swings wildly. The other one with the dart gun, he's gonna look at you and try and fire at you. And that is
This is Ruben being attacked.
Ruben's being attacked. 11.
No.
Okay.
Khalladak, save me!
It just goes
Duck back up.
flies past. This little dart just as he fires it and just flies past you.
I'm drawing a lot
Let's
of
see,
attacks
the-
near your head.
Yeah.
The other 2 are dead. The other ones that are in the hall, one is going to run back to you. The one that like originally was singed is going to run back towards you and take a swing. Terrible. He rolled a 2. He's just kind of running wildly, just swinging his sword around, but you just see it and deflect it. The other 3 are going to run out. So you see these 3 goblins come out, 2 with dart guns and 1 with another scimitar, and they all run out and see you 2, and just like the 2 with the dart guns just lift them up and start firing. 14 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and then the one that's aiming at you did 7 to hit. So yeah, I think so. So the 14, he'll do, where is it? 1d4. 4. So that's 4 damage, and that can't just be like recovered because it's poison damage.
How do I recover it ever?
You can take a long rest, but it's not naturally recovered.
Okay. Khal's turn.
It is Khal's turn.
Okay. I would like to look at the one that just shot me,
Mm-hmm.
who's probably loading another dart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd like to just go hold my breath and go walk over to him. I'm gonna use my offhand with my hand axe.
Uh-huh.
So this would kind of be like my bonus action, right?
Sure, yeah, you can do that. Mhm.
Okay. So that's a 9 to hit.
9, okay.
Does that hit?
No.
Oh, that doesn't hit? Okay.
No. You swing wildly, but it just kind of flies over his
Okay.
head.
Well, then tell me how this is my main action.
Okay.
Tell me how this is going to work.
All right.
I would like to grab his blow dart gun
Okay.
and use that that breath that I just took in to blow it back into his throat.
Okay. We're going to do Dex v Dex.
Dex?
Because
Poor like
as you
Dex
go to
challenge.
grab the pipe thing from him, he's going to try and dodge out of the way.
Okay.
So Dex v Dex.
7.
Oh gosh.
He got 8. So he is going to dodge
Barely.
back, just like it boom, hits the edge of the little pipe as he
guy
backs
trying to-
up. And he's like, he can kind of tell what you were thinking because he can see. There's like your cheeks are all puffed out. He's like thinking like about what happened to his buddy back inside of there. He's like, oh my gosh. Okay.
So good.
All right. So Glyph, you're back up. You've got 2 goblins next to you. Both
they-
are singed with fire.
Are they both within range? Like
They're both within 5 feet of you. Yeah.
sweet. Let's do one. I want to try to attack both of them.
Okay.
I'm going to try my first short sword attack against the one
Okay.
that was being comforted before.
Okay. Great.
His friend's head was lopped off. That's a natural 1.
Okay. That's gonna miss.
Why are we rolling so bad?
I don't know.
Unless it's to do the final blow on a creature with 2 hit points.
Yeah. And then you get a nat 20.
And then you get a nat 20.
Okay, then I'll try to swing for the same guy.
Okay.
13 plus
That
5.
Is gonna hit.
Cool. And then we roll a d6. 6 plus 3.
Oh, yeah. That one you bring your short sword down and it just crunches into his head.
Good. Right where it should go.
Yeah. Okie
As,
doke.
as Glyph is one to do.
Yes, of course. Ruben, you're up.
This never happens. And I want to just send it to the end of the hall. If it's unobstructed with anybody, then I want it to come out and hit the nearest goblin.
And that it will do. Nothing
What?
is gonna.
What are
obstruct
you
it.
whistling at,
As you,
brother?
as you just
You just see.
You're just here.
You see this light coming out of that little opening that they're pouring out of, and the one that's nearest to it just gets smashed in
and
the
a
side.
5-foot sphere of fire just comes roaring out of the door and slams into a goblin.
All right, so roll.
You
or
got
he
a
needs
dex
to roll
save of
dex
12.
save. He fails miserably.
What I would like to
Rolled a
have done,
3.
if I could have,
5
would be to
total.
have put it in the middle of multiple. Like if I can get it, if they're wedged tight, I want to hit multiple.
They are wedged tight, but they're like one of them is just inside of that doorway. So I figure if it stops when it hits
If he's in the door, it'll stop him.
yeah, it just kind of hits him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I can't get it past him, then it would have stopped.
Right.
If I could have, I wanted to get it in between multiple people. Okay.
Which
so
you
he
could have,
saved-
yeah. Otherwise, I would have said sure if he wasn't in the way.
So that's
He failed.
8
so.
points. Oh, 8 points.
Okay, yeah. All right, so this ball of fire comes around the bend, and then you see this goblin turn and like look as this fire just,
That's what I was doing right there. That's what I was doing.
and you just see him like burning up. It was,
Does this thing go on forever? Like, how long does this thing last?
It's a minute.
As a minute. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
and he is gone.
That's
It's
awesome.
it's a phenomenal spell.
Yeah.
I honestly thought I was wasting it because I was like, "There's 2 goblins back there. I'm just gonna kill one of them." This has been so much more fun.
Turning right around.
And then I was just okay. Do I do Word of Radiance again?
Of course.
On all of them.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That's a con save of 12.
Which there are 4 left. Let's see.
You roll for all of them at once?
Yeah. 3 succeed and 1 fails.
8 points of 5 points. There.
Okay. I'll make that be one of the ones who's already wounded, though. So he takes it to the face and blasts. The others, like, look away. And so when it flashes for them, they just don't even see it. But they see their one buddy get blasted in the face, blown away. Okay. Speaking of which, the 2 that have blowguns left are going to fire at the 2 of y'all. And... Hey! 16 to you, or 17 to you, sorry, and then 3 to you. So you're a smaller target, so it missed. Another 4 poison damage. The one that was by you, Glyph, missed. And the other one is gonna run up to Khal and miss. As he runs up, you just kind of like kick his sword hand out of the way. Back to the top of the round, Glyph. You've got one next to you.
No.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. I just passed you. I'm sorry. My bad, Khal. You got one right in front of you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my throwing axe to attack the one that's right in front of me.
Okay. You do have your great axe, you know.
I know. So that's 15.
Okay.
But I can't.
That will hit.
I can't do another attack.
That's true.
With-
That is true. Yeah.
So so that's
15
gonna
hits.
hit him.
So
5.
5.
This is the guy right in front of me.
This is the guy right in front of you with the sword. Okay, so yeah, you bring it down and you cleave it into his shoulder, but he's not down yet. But he looks miserable with an axe in his shoulder. Poor little goblin.
Okay. Now I'm going to unarmed strike him with my offhand.
Okay.
10.
You know.
Oh my
That
gosh.
that one you swing and he like just ducks under it, tries to pull the axe out, and just kind of he takes the damage from the axe. Well, not damage from the
can't
axe,
kill
but
a
he takes the
goblin.
pain from the axe coming out as he ducks under your swing. Now we have Glyph.
Yeah. How many are left?
1 in front of you
Yeah.
and 3 out there.
Let's go ahead and just attack this guy directly in front of me
Okay.
with the short sword. 18 plus 5.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And let's get some damage. Okay. I think I got him.
Yep. You swing and you just slice his neck right clean, and you just see blood just pour from the wound, and he just falls.
So in the middle of all this, I like to think that Glyph is like singing to himself, whatever the equivalent of this world's Eye of the Tiger is. Every time he misses, he's just like turning it into like he meant to do that motion.
Totally.
So he's still got movement.
Yeah, and you're just
I
flying around just in your swiftiness.
At this point, I'm going to go back towards where they were because
Okay.
there's nothing left I can see.
Sure.
And I'm going to charge one of the remaining goblins at the end of the hallway.
Okay, so when you get to the end of the hallway, there's a big ball of fire.
Oh, yeah.
Will not let you pass through the doorway.
How big is the fire?
5 feet.
5-foot diameter.
That's the whole hallway.
Yeah, pretty much. It's filling up the doorway. So you get there and you're like, well, nowhere else to go.
Was there anything? Did the hallway end? Did you say?
Where he is.
Yeah, back where the other end of it just ends.
No, you talking about where he went to?
Where he killed the goblin moments
Oh,
ago.
it kept going. And then it
did
rounded
keep
another
going.
corner.
Another corner?
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
I mean, if
can
you want to
retroact
retcon that, if that's what you would have rather have done.
I didn't realize like the fire was completely blocking my path. I thought it was just this little tiny little cute guy. The whole
No,
time.
it's a big ball of
big
fire.
old ball fire. I just haven't seen it this whole time.
Yeah.
How did I get by it
You
the
ran
first
it?
time?
That's a good
That's
question.
a great question.
My Zephyr Strike
I don't know.
just flying
You just
by it
kind of,
all?
yeah, your Zephyr
Honestly,
Strike,
yes,
yeah.
that's the.
I guess you theoretically could get by it. You would just might be a little.
I'm kind of visualizing right now Glyph's like in this like and like you
Yeah.
saw
Yeah.
fire and you're like it's big and like maybe you like slid under it.
Yeah, like baseball slide.
Yeah, you found that
Popped
one
up
little
and kept
corner.
running.
I guess you could go past it if you want to. I didn't think about that.
I'm gonna stick to my range of nature and
Okay.
keep going down this hallway and see
Okay.
what else is down there.
So it goes down. You're noticing, especially being in this darker hallway, there are lots of little holes, just like throughout it. And it just kind of goes down a little further and goes to the right.
Is there anything in sight?
It's still just like a dark kind of room. It looks like it curves back off to the left.
Okay.
At the end.
So
of
he's
the
still
hall.
in a 5-foot wide hallway, more holes, and at the end of where he currently is now, he sees another turn left.
That is correct.
Can I reach it within? Is it 30 feet now, or is it 60 feet because the spell's still working?
I mean, if the spell is still working, then you've got your 60 feet of movement.
Yeah, I've got it for a minute. I'm gonna run
Yeah.
up there and
So you would have from there. Yeah, you could have gotten there. You see, goes a little bit further.
these as an employee of the dungeon,
Yeah,
I'm feeling pretty confident that this is the safer space to be in.
probably.
I'm going to go a little bit further and I'm gonna peek around that last corner.
Okay. So you go down a little further, and it curves back off to the right. Sorry, left turn. Did I say right?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. I meant left. But this way, at the end of it, that's where it dead ends.
It does dead end.
At a certain point, well, it looks like it ends.
I'm gonna get as far back towards them as I can.
Okay, cool.
Just having my own little.
Ruben, you're up. You've got a
little
ball in the hall and a few little burned up gobos.
All right, I'm just gonna try and push the ball into the room and try and get it right there in the middle of them.
All right. Yeah, you'll be able to do that. You can round it.
Because I killed the one guy.
You killed the one dude.
So he's not in the way anymore. So
Nope.
now I'm just like, I'm pushing the ball and kind of pushing his body out of the way with it.
I mean, he's
And
a
then-
burned up little ball of cinder.
And I push it right into the middle of all of them.
Okay. Two succeed and one fails.
5 and 2.
Okay. Well, 2 of them were already badly injured. The 2 pipe boys. And
Well, the scimitar guy. He
oh
was
yeah,
hurt.
you heard the
'Cause
scimitar guy.
axed
So
him.
you bring it around the corner, and it just like they're like turning their heads to look back, and all of a sudden it just engulfs.
So I'm just sitting there going, ah! With it.
Yeah.
It's just like tornadoing in the middle of them all.
Yes,
Pinballing
exactly.
against all 3 of them.
And you see them all fall and burn to asunder. So
That's all of them?
With
all
whatever
of them.
with whatever movement I have left, I want to send it.
You want to send it through you and Khal?
I want to send it back into the, because I don't know if that hallway's empty. So I send it back into that hallway,
Okay.
and I'm just holding like Glyph, and I'm like, let's go in the hallway.
All right.
Come on, we gotta go get Glyph.
So
And I send it ahead of us.
You're out of initiative now.
I'm just gonna turn, and instead of like running, I'm just kind of like dragging my feet. A little bit sad at my performance.
I'm pushing the ball of fire ahead of us, but it's only going like 5 feet, and then I'm stopping. Like, come on, like
Yeah,
it's
I'm just
waiting
like,
on us.
I don't feel good. I think those were, I don't know what was on those darts. I just don't feel good.
Oh, darts! I scramble down and I
Uh-huh.
run back out. I would like to collect all of the blowguns and all of the darts.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looting the bodies of what I killed at
Yeah.
this point, I think.
So no, like, nothing really of monetary value. Obviously, they have some armor, but I think you already took some of that goblin armor
I did.
from earlier.
Just some
But
of
then, yes, they have a
forget that
bunch
you
of
aren't-
darts,
I
a
forget
bunch
that he
of
isn't
poison
armed.
darts, and blowguns. So
How many darts would you guesstimate?
I would say each one maybe had 5 on their person, so
I would like to,
25 darts, I would say.
again, apathetically,
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like go and like hit the rest of the pressure plates. Like make the
There's so
the
many
bear traps,
keep falling.
and I'm like I'm carrying them with me
Yeah.
because I can carry a bunch. How many am I gonna get?
They're all bear traps?
Yeah, they're all bear traps. It's just bear traps in the ceiling.
So in the
as you
distance, we're
get
just-
to the end
Oh, that's
of that
hilarious.
hall where it turns off to the right, there's a pit, a 10-foot pit, like at the turn.
How many bear traps did I get?
5.
Five?
5 bear traps.
Okay.
Plus the one on the. Did you get the one off the dead goblin?
Yes.
Okay, so you have 6.
That's a special one.
You have 6.
Yeah, it is. We're putting a chain on that thing.
You got 6 bear traps now.
So
The
Glyph is
pit?
hearing on this metal.
Poke my
clanging.
head.
Yeah,
Back.
you just hear.
I poke my head back down the hallway. The fire's gone out at this point.
Uh-huh.
Do I see him yet?
Ruben!
Are you come?
I mean, yeah, if he was running back, you guys bump into each other.
Ruben!
Oh, you.
Is that your light bulb? I'm sounding like Ruben all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's like.
Is that your light bulb?
The fire. Yeah, the fire. Yeah. Hey, what's down there?
Lots of dead goblins, buddy.
Way to go. Way to go.
Did you get a couple?
Couple.
All right, good.
Couple.
All right.
Be nice. I think Khal. I think he feels a little insecure.
What?
about
I'll forget about Khal. Did you see me go all swishy?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw you kind of like. Yeah,
First
you
time-
were running real quick.
That's the first time I did that. That was really exciting.
That was
yeah.
a real special looking movement there. Yeah, they couldn't lay a finger on you. That was real
Anyway, I
cool.
went all the way down to the other end of this hallway, and there's nothing in it.
Oh, it just
At least I don't
ends?
think so. Yeah. I didn't try like pushing the walls or anything. I'm just gonna go back down and like try different.
As soon, yeah,
You
when
go
you get
all the way back.
Yeah, just walking.
when you go back down that hallway, you find a like secret door. It's much more evident from your side.
I feel like we're just walking and talking about the fight
Yeah.
right now, and we on the other side of the wall can hear periodic like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's real good.
Unless
I think that
unless,
assumes he gets past the 10-foot gap.
Can I
Yeah.
Can I look through one of those holes and see if I can see him?
You can see him like. If,
Whoa, don't do
unless-
that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Remember last time that happened?
I thought these were just for the blowguns.
No, let me
I've got all the blowguns. See, and I fade them out like cards.
Nice. That's good.
I have these bear traps.
Did you go back
Are you
down
back
the
behind the
hall?
wall with us?
Yeah, I
Okay.
came back.
I was
Y'all probably would
proposing-
have heard like clanking.
Yeah, they heard
Clank,
clanking
clank,
everywhere.
clank.
So you've got those 6 bear traps, and you come back down. You meet them at the end of this
Perpetual
hallway
disadvantage
over
on
here.
stealth. Wait, what was at
behind-
the end of? What was the bottom of your 10-foot pit? Did you ever check?
Oh yeah, I guess I should have investigated that.
Oh, there's just a bunch of spikes.
Yeah, don't investigate that.
All right.
Was there anywhere to go? Was there
you
a
could
door
jump
on
it.
the other side?
No door. You just could jump it, and then there's another hall that curves off to the right.
Okay. So it's followed the same hallway, presumably, is tracking what we're in, but there was just the
A dangerous
random
hallway.
spiked.
Dangerous curvy dragon hall.
A hall of traps, one could say.
I don't know how to add. That's a filter.
You're trying to add your bear traps to
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
I had to custom write in bottles of gloop.
I'm pretty
did
sure
you-
there's traps. If you look up hunting trap, I think it's called a hunting trap. You should
Are
be
any of
able
them
to find
armed at the
that.
moment?
Okay, hunting trap.
Yeah.
They're all disarmed, right?
Monster
Yeah.
hunter's pack. Yeah. A hunting rifle. Sure. Adding them all.
You don't have a hunting rifle. Okay.
So I found this secret,
secret door. Yep.
Does it open into that hallway where it terminated?
So you open it up, and it opens up into a large, cavernous room. It's about 50 yards wide. If you walk about 40 feet, there is a steep drop off, and you see a rope bridge leading from where you guys are to the other side of the room. And it's about a 60-foot long rope bridge to the other side, and the gap between you and the other side is about 60 feet long. And if you walk up to the edge of this pit, how far can you see?
He can see
I
super
can see
far.
90 feet.
90 feet?
So I can see almost to the other end of the room.
Looking down, you could see the bottom
Okay.
in the dark, but it looks about 60 feet down. And at the other side of the room, as you get closer, you notice some stairs leading straight up, like a stone staircase.
Oh, just kind of like built into the side.
Right, but this isn't built into size. This is going straight up in front of you.
On the other side of the room.
On the other
Correct.
side.
On the other side of the
Starting
room.
like 20 feet out and going in, or it's like...
Yeah, basically.
If it's 50
Okay.
yards, it's 150 feet.
Okay.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I can see basically I can see the bridge from the door. I've not yet walked out.
Right.
How wide is this bridge?
5 feet
5 feet wide
by 60 feet.
by 60 feet.
How's everybody feeling?
I'm poisoned.
Do bugbears have a resistance to poison? No.
I don't think
I'm
so.
aware of.
I don't believe so.
Is that just dwarves?
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
but
you're
you know what
poisoned.
you do have resist. You do. Well, no, you weren't raging, so never mind.
Oh, hey. I didn't realize you got hit.
Twice. I got hit twice, brother.
Oh, man. Well, okay. Here you go. High five.
And you are being healed.
You've got 1d4 plus 2 hit points.
You want to roll the?
Roll it for me.
Do you want to roll or you want me to? I guess it is my spell, so I should.
Whoa!
So 6 points.
I thought it was 1d4 plus 4.
I misread. It's 1d4
Oh.
plus 2.
Got it.
So I got 6.
6 back. How
right.
down are you?
I'm at 30 now.
Okay.
Out of 32.
I'm 6 down.
Are you really?
Yeah, I took a
Yeah, that
scimitar shot.
one of those gabos got him across the
Okay,
leg.
I am down to single spell slot.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe we should take a short rest.
Short rest.
Short rest won't give me
every
spell
20
slots.
feet, you just take a short rest.
I don't
This
get
is kinda
spell slots
where-
back until I take a long rest.
Let's go back to that dark room, huh?
Just and maybe take a nap.
Are we just gonna that's our base camp? We're just
Yeah,
gonna keep
yeah.
adventuring farther?
I'm kind of wondering at this point, like, does it ever logically make sense in our scenario to do a long rest?
So far? No.
Right.
I mean, logically, no.
I'm going to walk on out.
Okay.
I'm going to cross the bridge.
All right. So you walk out and you go to the bridge and you start getting on it. It's a little rickety.
I'm a little worried about this.
And
Are you on my back still?
Yep.
All right.
You climb back up. You got down.
Oh, I did get down
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be up
Hop
there.
on back up.
I wouldn't have been back up if I.
You want to take him?
It's more of a combat. It's more of a combat situation.
It's a combat
Or
maneuver.
if I'm.
It's our tanking formation.
It's our tanking formation / I'm trying to show you where the pressure plates are.
So you get to the bridge. You get on it.
I'm gonna put 1 foot on,
Okay. and
full weight,
You're
no snapping.
no snapping.
Okay.
How much
Next
does
step.
Khalladak weigh?
200 something pounds. 250.
Easy.
I don't know.
How old
Oh,
he is?
more than that. I would
Probably
say.
close to 300 pounds.
Yeah, probably like 340.
I am not getting
I don't know about that,
Stout bugbear.
but probably close to 300.
What's Shaq weigh?
How?
Yeah.
So you think?
That's a good question. Yeah, it'd probably be close to Shaq weight.
How much does Khalladak
Oh,
bench?
Shaq's probably 360 pounds.
You look. I'm gonna look this up while you describe your stair ascent.
You're hearing creaking.
So he's crossing the bridge.
Shaq weighs 320.
320.
You want
I'm
to take
Shaq
that?
sized.
You're Shaq sized. Okay.
Khalladak.
So you
Shaqadak.
Shaqadak. All right. So yeah, you're 320 pounds.
'Kay.
Steps onto this bridge, and you feel like some shifting, and the bridge kind of sways a little bit, but nothing breaks.
I'm
or
a-
snaps.
Okay. Next step.
Not a snap. Just you can feel the tension of the bridge.
Next step again for 60 feet.
Okay. So you cautiously are making your way across. You get to about the middle of the bridge. There's a lot of sway here. A lot of sway.
Is there wind in this cavern?
No.
Wait,
just-
are they on the bridge yet?
No way, man.
So you're about the middle of the bridge.
Oh,
There's
man.
a lot
I'm gonna
of
look.
sway.
I'm gonna look back at them. And I'm gonna be like, whoa.
Are you swaying it more?
Not a lot,
Okay.
but I'm like kind of like.
It's a rope bridge, right? So he just grabs
Yeah.
the rope and he's kind of like lifting it up.
Whoa.
He just does that
Yeah.
little where he shakes the
Yeah.
ropes.
But then you just kind of shimmy across and eventually make it to the other side perfectly fine.
It's easy. So I run across.
Yeah,
yeah, there you go.
You run across your little. You
Why
have to-
do
there's
I
a
run
couple-
like that?
Because your legs are smaller.
Why do I run with my arms in the air like this?
I imagine you're grabbing onto the ropes on each side.
Nimble.
I mean, there's like the wooden planks are a little further away for you than they were for him.
Oh, okay. So it's they're like spaced out. Okay.
yeah. So you're kind of being
So
a
I'm like
little
having to
bit more.
jump almost.
While
You're
they're
not
crossing,
not that far.
while they're
but, like,
crossing, I'm gonna go up and go, whoa!
shake it. All right. So you all eventually make it to the other side, completely fine.
And now I'm gonna look dauntingly up at the staircase.
All right. It's a very steep staircase. It's about 100 yards.
Have we
to the
done
top.
any kind of? I mean, other than it's a dark room, but any kind of perception check around for
You have not.
anything?
Mm-mm.
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would like to perceive, please.
I don't see nothing.
Okay. Yeah, nothing catches your eye.
So at this point, I'm at a new.
There's some torches on the wall. Again,
Real
same.
dark.
I can see a little better again,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna look up and just kind of get a lay of the land of the staircase. How far the staircase goes?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's about 175. I would actually say it was not quite 100 yards. 75 yards to the top of this staircase. Steep.
Can he see anything? I guess. He
And
can't
it's only
see
about a
from
5 foot wide staircase. So
Okay, I'm gonna crawl up the stairs.
yeah.
75 yards long of stairs.
5 foot across.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do some math. Y'all keep
Yeah,
playing this game.
it's steep, but it's not like straight up. It's angled, but it's going up.
225 feet.
So you guys slowly but surely make your way to the top of the stairs. Who's leading the group?
I guess I am.
I think Khal is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll be
Seems
right
like
behind
that way.
Yeah.
You're
I'll be-
just
I'll be like
arm
3
over
steps.
arm, like.
he's crawling. I have no idea why. I'm standing fully upright and just walking behind him, like just,
Yeah.
just watching Khal do what he does.
Is Ruben
So-
is Ruben on my back? Like
I
as
don't know,
I'm
did you want to
crawling,
be on his back, Ruben?
just kind of like surfing me up.
No, I mean, he had gotten across, and we were again, this is special situations. It's
Like,
not
think-
just for general travel.
Think the hill at when we do Tough Mudder.
Okay, it's 157 and a half feet tall is what we're about to climb.
Okay.
We're gonna be way up there, guys.
So you guys get to the top, and there's a platform at the top, stone platform, and in front of you is a big door with a face on it. And its eyes open up and it looks at you as you crest the top, and it goes, "Hello."
Hello, good door.
Yes. Hello indeed.
I think this is the one.
How are you doing?
Should be polite.
I am fine. I am a door.
What's your name, door?
You're a very good-looking door.
Door.
You're a very good-looking door.
Thank you.
Will you open, please?
Thank you for saying please. And you just see the door swing open and slowly just open up into what looks to be a much more well-lit room that you all enter into said room.
Yes, we do.
This is a tricky door. Like
I'm just asking like how you're entering.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm crawling still.
Are
No,
you
I'm just
still
kidding.
crawling? So you enter into this ornately designed room, but this isn't like in the gold like it was earlier. This is all like a marble. There's like carved images into this marble that you see around the room. It's all a big circle. It's a big circular room. There are 4 pillars about 5 feet in diameter, in kind of not quite to the middle, but I would say mid sections of the room, if that
They're
makes
arranged
sense.
linearly.
They're in like a square pattern. And in the center of the room is a deep pit. Well, there's a pit. I don't know. You can't really tell if it's deep or not, but there's a pit. And you see, standing on the opposite end of the room, Greglodon, Elamor, and a little dwarf that you know as Benny, who is a cleric down in the cubes. And
Greglodon.
you see
Elamor.
Greglodon.
Who's Elamor?
Elamor, they know.
Yeah.
That is his boss. And you see them standing at the other end of the room. And Greglodon's like, "So here's the thing. We're going to have to kill you if you're going to try and get a little further." And that's where we're going to end up.
the start of the next boss fight. Oh man. You're engaging us in a literal boss fight. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
I have 1 spell slot.
Me too.
Okay, that's what I do, is spells. I have a spell slot and a slingshot.
You got darts now.
That's right, I got poison darts now.
And we have a bunch
Fingers crossed, guys.
so many bear traps.
Not hold the bear traps, those are his thing. Throw all the bear traps.
Oh boy.
If you just have them up there, I could just be frisbeeing them out periodically.
I could just throw you down the pit.
Well, that was a fun game.
That was a fun game. Good job.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
a lot of fun.
a lot of fun. A lot of.
Did we get that far tonight?
I was hoping you would. And you guys did make really good time. So I was happy to see it like progress that far. Thank you all. If you are listening to this on a podcast, rate us 5 stars and give us a good review. And if you are watching
be
this
honest,
be honest, but do those things. You
And
can
if
be
you want to
honest.
send us art,
I'm getting mixed
fan
signals.
art,
If you want to send us fan art,
I would
can-
love to see
you
a
can-
Khalladak.
you can
out there.
definitely glyph tag us at DOTD, because
Does that
that's
make me Muggsy Bugs?
Dungeons of the Dragons. We've got all the socials. We got the
Speaking of
we've got the
Space Jam.
Instagrams. We got the Facebooks. We got all of the things.
Oh,
we
we
even
got-
have a Twitter.
We got stickers.
We got stickers.
They're not for sale. We just have 10 of them.
We just have 10 stickers for our one lucky fan who wants a sticker. But we appreciate it. Thank you. Like, subscribe, all that business. And we'll see you all next time.